Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Dion back with a daily Fanduel lineup building video, man. Um, just to talk about today, real quick. Had a pretty successful day. I was basically on edge, man, for like the last 20 minutes or so because I think maybe about a half an hour ago I was at least 10 points out the cash, man. With Corver, Millsap, and Boogie left. And I'm like, oh my god, I started like kind of losing my mind a little bit, and then these guys picked it up out of nowhere, and end up cashing. Corver had like 10, and then he picked up like 9 or 10 in like the last 5 minutes of the game. Boogie went from like what he had like 48 or 49 to 60, and Millsap went from like 30 to like 39 or something. So that basically picked me up. I got the results here. Uh, I don't know why that video is there on Twitter, but I got my. Hold on, let's go. Where the hell's my lineup, man? Wow, I'm retarded. I didn't even post it, but I could have sworn I posted my lineup. This is crazy. I'm already looking crazy out here. Well, I might as well just go to Fanduel. Only posted. What's that? So this was basically my double up lineup. Entered about 10 of these. Went pretty light today, man. So I had Smith underperformed, Darren Williams underperformed. Fournier, I could live with 22 there. Corver finished with about 5 times value, so I'm not mad. Durant in a blowout. Man, Vegas predicted that it would be sort of a blowout, but I thought there was no way that would happen in the second leg with back-to-back. Healthy Hornets team. I thought they'd come to play. That didn't happen, so pretty disappointed there. Got about 5 times value from Covington. Millsap picked it up, like I said, ended with 40. Patterson, super consistent, got his 5 times value, and then Boogie got the 5 times. So those guys, Boogie, basically Boogie carried my lineup pretty much because they didn't have too many guys that had value. What did help me though, the punts, man. They allowed me. They kind of covered up for KD, for Millsap, for Ish. So pretty good day for me. So we can talk about today's slate, which is a 5-game slate now. Not a game I like to really put a lot of money in. I usually just enter a few tournaments. I'll still probably enter at least like 20 cash and double ups if I can come up with a lineup that I really like. But right now I'm just looking more towards tournament. But we can start off with the first point guard on the board, Reggie Jackson. I think he's a solid play, man. He's a guy that has high upside, but the little this mini restriction with Brandon Jennings behind him is kind of taken away from it. You guys look here in the good matchup. He had 37.5 Fanduel points. I think that's mainly due to Drummond just being hacked all game, so they didn't even play him that many minutes. Let's go check. So I think Drummond played like 25 minutes, so I'm pretty sure Reggie Jackson's usage went through the roof with Drummond off the court. So let's go take a look real quick. Oh, here it goes. So, and they put up 123. That's crazy. So, yeah, Drummond played about 23 minutes. So, that definitely gave Reggie Jackson the green light to run the offense, do as he pleased. He didn't have to, I'm pretty sure he didn't have to feed any big men or nothing. So, team basically ran through him all game. That's what I would assume. So, 37 against this New Orleans Pelicans defense. Right off the bat, I'm gonna tell you guys I didn't do research because it's a 5-game slate. So, I'm basically freestyling this video, man. I didn't put out a video yesterday because I was kind of upset. Didn't cash, so I was like, even though it's a 5-game slate, I'll put one out today just for the people that asked about it. So, let's go see where New Orleans ranked versus point guards. Okay, so they're basically hovering around the middle of the pack, 41. Let's see where they rank within the last week. See if there's there's a trend coming up. See if there's something trending there. If they're trending up or down against point guards. So New Orleans. Okay, it looked like they're actually getting better defending the point guard. To tell you the truth, man. 36.95. That's a huge drop off. So I'm not quite sure. New Orleans is the team that keep attacking for point guards. I mean, it was like that earlier in the season, but I guess their defense is coming along. I mean, I don't really respect Drew Holiday as a lockdown defender, but DVP is telling us to look the other way. So I mean, if you're the cash game guy and you go all about the stats, maybe you want to fade Reggie Jackson, but I don't think 7,200 is too big of a risk, man, in this matchup. So I don't have no complaints there. Next, we got Tyreke Evans. Um, I think he's pretty much going to play a lot of two guards, so I think that kind of diminishes some of his value at point guard. But the offense might still run through him because pretty much Eric Gordon is out. Just for you guys that don't know, let's see how long he's out for again. He's out 4 to 6 weeks. He had surgery on his finger, on his ring finger, on his shooting hand, so he's definitely going to be out for a minute. And I think Tyreke Evans has a chance to take up a lot of that value. I do think the Pelicans' offense is going to struggle a little bit because there's not really any shooters. Eric Gordon was pretty much like their only shooter. So I don't know, man. Tyreke Evans, 7,100. He didn't play that many minutes last game, 21. Is he declining? I mean, he's coming off an injury, so I don't know how good I feel about him. I think you pretty much in this game, if you're gonna play a point guard, you look towards Drew Holiday, 6,600. His prices went up a little bit. He should definitely see a big bump in minutes. And then you go Norris Cole at 4K, especially for tournaments. But on the 5 game slate, I don't really think he'll be that low owned, man, because pretty much I think everybody has the same mind frame on this. Okay, everybody's gonna go after, let's say, freaking Chris Paul, Rondo. So I'm gonna go after Norris Cole, and then Norris Cole's gonna end up like 35-40% owned. So I don't think he's really sneaky here, but I do think Norris Cole can hit value as well as Drew Holiday. Let's look at Detroit DVP versus point guards. Let's see where they rank. Okay, so they're pretty much hovering around the same thing. As far as middle of the pack versus point guards, almost one of the best teams. So let's see within the last week how they fare. Okay, see what's trend if they're trending. Okay, so within the last week, it looks like they're trending in the wrong direction, giving up about 52 in how many games? In the last 3 games. So it's only counts for the last 3 games. So definitely not a step in the right direction. So I could see Drew. Let's check the over under too. Okay, 204 over under 1.5 spread favoring New Orleans. So this can definitely be a sneaky game that can go into overtime, man. I wouldn't be surprised. It'll probably come down to the wire. So a lot of value, man. A lot of value in this game. So I have no problem with that. Let's look at the shooting guards from this game. KCB. Let's see what he's coming off of. A 33-point game. He had 5 times value against Harden. That's to be expected. His usage. Oh yeah, we didn't even look at usage for the Pelicans. So within the last week, Tyreke Evans 28.4 usage, and that's in Spirit 48 minutes. So that's 2 games. So his minute count's been down. Anthony Davis 28.3. We know he's hovering around 40. So Drew Holiday 27.2. That's something I like to see. And Norris Cole 18.8. So 18.8 at 4K. Definitely a great value there. He should play about 28, 30 minutes. I'm pretty sure Tyreke Evans will see a lot of minutes at the 3 as well. So don't be surprised to see a Norris Cole, Drew Holiday, Tyreke Evans lineup with AD and Ryan Anderson or something like that. So yeah, Eric Gordon had an 18.2, so I think everybody pretty much gets a bump in usage. So I definitely like a lot of the guys from this team. The point guards, Drew and Norris Cole, the ones I'm looking at. But shooting guards, KCP. I don't know how I'm feeling about this play, man, but he has been producing as of late. 33, 26, and the game he got ejected in. So he could have used the extra 4 minutes that he usually plays against Chicago. He got ejected in this game, and it was kind of a blowout at the end. So 26, 34. Had a bad game at Memphis. That's to be expected. And a 36 against the Spurs. And they got blown out that game too. So I don't even know why he played that many minutes. So that just goes to show you that he's playing a bunch of minutes every game. So KCP 5,900, I think he makes for a solid cash game play. Can't really knock that price. 5,900. He's shown you some consistency in the last few games. So we can move on from there. Small forward, Marcus Morris. Now he's one of the guys that he's playing a bunch of minutes. He might not have his ceiling might not be as great as you like it to be, but he's showing you a consistent enough floor that he won't kill your lineup. So 5,200. I don't know if this is the greatest matchup for him. Don't really think it's a great matchup at all, but 5,200, that price is just too intriguing, man. Let's see where he ranks against some other small forwards. And I don't even know why I'm going game by game. I usually just go position by position, but you got LeBron against Clippers. That can be pretty interesting. Kawhi versus Phoenix. Possible blowout. Rudy Gay versus the Hawks. Decent matchup. Gallinari versus Memphis. Definitely fadeable. So move on down the line. You got PJ Tucker. You just take him out because of Kawhi. Who else? TJ Warren's hurt, so okay. TJ Warren being out, I mean, I could still play PJ Tucker against Kawhi, 4,700. Doesn't really need to do much, and then it looked like he'll probably be playing in the blowout. So while Kawhi is resting, he might still be out on the court. So yeah, let me go back, man. I'm getting off topic, man. I'm getting off track. So I just want to stay on point guards. I'm actually go on YouTube, man. I want to see if my live chat is enabled or not, man. Okay, 3 guys watching. Okay, I respect you guys. Damn, it's still disabled, man. What the hell? I don't know what's going on, man. Whatever. If you guys have any questions, I'm gonna give myself a thumbs up too, because I'm cool like that. If you guys have any questions, man, hit me up on Twitter, man. Daily FD lineups. I'll definitely take a look at it during this chat. So during this live stream. So keep some questions going in, man, if you got any. So we go back to point guards. Okay, let's scroll down. I'm not going game by game anymore. This is a freestyle, by the way. So I'm pretty much just going off topic all the time because I didn't have any script going into this. So we can start Chris Paul versus Kyrie. When I look at this matchup on paper, not even just going off price, man. I just like Chris Paul versus Kyrie because it's Chris Paul versus Kyrie. The Clippers, what are they on? 10 games? No, they actually lost to the Kings. So they won 10 of their last 11 games or 11 of their last 12 or something like that. So right now they're pretty much streaking. They going to Cleveland with a day's rest. Cleveland playing back to back, even though they got a lot of rest today in a blowout. So let's check out Chris Paul's floor, man. Let's see what he's been doing in close games. So 27, got 28. He's pretty much a point per minute guy. He's 37, 40, 34, 42. He's doing this in short amount of time. 36, 53, 31, 44. So Chris Paul, man, if you're playing cash games, you pretty much just lock him in. This game should be close. Let's check the over-under. Okay, there's not one out, but I'm pretty sure it'll be something like 205, 2-point favorites, maybe to the Cavs, just because there's no Blake Griffin. So, and you got LeBron, Kyrie, and Kevin Love. So pretty much, I think it'll be something like that. And Chris Paul, definitely intriguing, man. He's playing like an MVP right now. Let's go check the DVP. Let's see, just to back it up. So within the last 3, well, they just played Curry, so I don't even know if that counts. So let's go check the season. See where they rank against point guards, the Cavaliers. Okay, so they're right there hovering around bottom 10. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they're pretty much the 12th worst team against point guards. So they're right there hovering around bottom 10. And then you have a great point guard who's pretty much like matchup proof. I'm definitely loving Chris Paul. You can pretty much just lock him into a lineup right now. Tournaments, cash, doesn't matter. I think he still hits value. He does need 50 though, man. 50 is a lot to ask for, but as we've seen, he can definitely do that, man. So and Kyrie is definitely a slouch on defense, so I can see him getting 28 real life points again. So let's move on. Rajon Rondo versus the Hawks. The Hawks fared pretty well against point guards, man. I actually think this game has a chance to be a blowout. I think the Hawks gonna blow the Kings out. Kings don't play pretty much don't play defense. It seems like everybody's scoring over 100 points on them. The pace is high as hell, and a point guard that I actually like in this matchup, in this game, I like Schroeder, man. I think Schroeder could be sneaky in tournaments as well. Let's see what he did. And 20, I predicted this game. I'm not gonna lie, I predicted this game because I knew Brooklyn would get blown out. I said Schroeder would go off, and he did that in 20 minutes, 42. I think it could be another game like that, but instead, if the Kings get blown out even earlier, it can end up being Schroeder again 24 minutes and putting up 30 or something like that. So, that's somebody to look out for in tournaments if you're a heavy tournament player. But Rondo, I forgot to go look at Atlanta DVP versus point guards. Let's see what they fare. Okay, so they're basically middle of the pack, close to top 10 best teams versus point guards. So they're pretty much not the team you want to particularly pick on versus point guards. But let's go see how they fared in the last week as well. Okay, scroll down. Let's see, Atlanta. Yep. So they've been pretty much consistent. I think that's the same spot they are in for season. So they pretty much been consistent. Let's go check out how Rondo's usage has dropped. Okay. Let's go check out the usage rate. Boogie is at a 33.8 usage. Bellinelli has a higher usage. Rudy Gay has a high usage, and Rondo has dropped to 17.5, man. So Rondo's pretty much a tournament only play, man. If you think this game stays close and you just really don't have any, like, you just want to separate yourself somewhere, hey, you could take that risk with Rondo. He's still playing pretty much consistent minutes, 34, 34, 35, 30. Yeah, those two games where he dropped off a little bit, but I'm sure those will probably blowouts. 36. So Rondo's pretty consistent with the minutes. So you could take a chance on him in tournaments. Now Kyrie, man, I don't know what to say about this guy, yo. It just seems like he's still not in rhythm. If you're just looking at his game log, when he first came back, he was putting up great numbers like this, 43, 44 against Toronto and Washington, and then he just dropped off. He had a decent game versus Dallas in overtime. But other than that, he's just been pretty much like this has been horrible. He's basically putting up 5,500 like player kind of numbers. So he's playing like he's 5,500. So I guess, man, if you're ballsy like that, you want to take that risk, go Kyrie. But I wouldn't advocate for it. So we can kind of move on. Let's see if there's any other point guards. Brandon Knight. See, now he's a guy that he's playing consistent minutes even when they get blown out. So Brandon Knight, I definitely like him for tournaments. I'm a Spurs fan, and I still like Knight for tournaments. The only thing that's kind of stopped me, the Spurs have the number one scoring defense. Patty Mills is a pest, but I'm not quite sure Patty Mills can guard Brandon Knight. It'll be interesting to see if they'll put Danny Green or Patty Mills, whoever starts in a. They'll probably put Danny Green on Brandon Knight. So let me see, project the line a bit, because I know Knight starts at point guard, and they'll probably put Ray McCollum to start since Tony Parker's out. So they'll probably put Ray McCollum on Booker and Danny Green on Knight. So now that I think about it, I don't really want any Knight. So he's still playing 40 minutes though. That's pretty good for his price, 6,500, and nobody will be on him tomorrow. I'll be surprised if he's even 5% owned. So yeah, if you're looking for value and way to separate yourself tomorrow, you can take a chance on Knight. Jeff Teague's pretty much a solid play. This game he's playing, his minutes have dropped like heavily, so I'm not liking that, man. His usage rate is not that good as well. Let's go check it out, man. Like, I think Schroeder has a way higher usage rate than Teague. So within the last week, Schroeder has a 32.6 usage, Millsap, and he's actually playing decent minutes. So 76 minutes in 4 games. That's about his average of around 20 or so. Paul Millsap 25 usage, Teague 23. That's actually pretty decent, but his minutes aren't. his minutes are inconsistent. So Jeff Teague 5,700. That's a great price for a fast-paced game. He can, if this game stays close, he can possibly play 30. Because I mean, he's shown the ability to do so. 30, 34. Got a 37-minute game against Milwaukee. So he's shown the ability to get that those minutes in a game like this where it's up tempo. I could see Teague having a great game. What's the over under? 218 over under. So this is looking like the game to attack. I don't you like if you're not playing multiple guys from this game, you're probably not gonna cash at all. So let's go check the DVP for point guards. Let's go check season first. I like to look at season first. Okay, scroll down. The Kings are basically bottom five, man. They're the sixth worst, but we're just gonna say bottom five. So against point guards, let's go check in the last week. Okay, they've actually been getting better. Okay, so in the last, I never clicked it again. Never mind. So within the last week, they are a lot better, man. They only surrounding up about 35.88. So the defense there is even getting better. So it depends. There's no context like really surrounding that. So we'll have to see who they played within last week. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Rondo. Rondo. Damn, it doesn't even show the 3 games though. What games were it? So 2 games. So within the last week, 2 games were against Clippers, and I'm not sure if they're counting the Lakers or not. I doubt it because I don't think any point guards went off from the Lakers. So we got Chris Paul in Utah. Let's see something. Yeah, I can't even see it. Wow. That was retarded. That was retarded of me to type in Nito. I'm pretty sure I think Nito went off against the Kings, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Versus Sacramento, he had 13 points of steal, 4 assists, 2 rebounds. Scroll down, Trey Burke. Let's see what he did. Okay, so he had 31 minutes, 17 points, 19. So nobody really did nothing spectacular but Chris Paul. So that's probably where like most of the DVP is coming from, like the high DVP. So you could take that with a grain of salt, man. You could kind of move on from there. But let's see if there's any other point guards we can look at. Emmanuel Mudiay versus Memphis doesn't intrigue me with Mike Conley back there, pretty slow-paced team, and Conley's a pretty good defender. And Mudiay likes to turn the ball over a lot. Let's see, yeah, like those turnovers, man. He's too inconsistent, man, and the DVP's not there for him. So let's go to shooting guards. Will Barton, we cross him out. KCP, we already mentioned him. JJ Redick, I know a lot of people chase points from him. I'm not going to be one of the guys to do so. That he did get a lot of Harden defense, and he is scoring dependent. So if I'm playing cash games, I'm probably going. I'm leaning towards KCP, and I wouldn't know who to go with next. Maybe Devin Booker, man. He could probably feast on Ray McCollum or Patty Mills. Who knows? He just had a great game against Indiana, even though there's no George Hill, but he's showing you a little upside. But Ken Bazemore, the minutes aren't consistent, but he had a great game today, and he got 32 for some reason after playing 23, 27, 23, 25, 27, 25, 29. So I don't know what's up with that, but if he's getting those kind of minutes again, I love him versus Sacramento, and this is a high-paced game, so you got to get your exposure somewhere. Let's see where the Sacramento ranks versus small forwards. Because he pretty much starts as small forward, so just want to see where they rank there. Okay, so they're middle of the pack as well. It's tough to see where all these points are coming from then. But yeah, Bazemore, let's go check his usage as well. Okay, where's he in usage? 21.3 within the last week. So at his price, that's pretty darn good. So it's a back-to-back for both teams, but yeah, man, Kings really just don't play that much defense, and against a quality team that has a good offense, I think Bazemore can eat here. Let's go see where the Hawks rank in the offensive efficiency. Oh, it's already down. Why did I click it? Okay, so Atlanta is 7th in offensive efficiency, so it shows you they should definitely put up some buckets in this matchup, man. So that over under is looking pretty accurate, man. I don't know about the spread, but the over under is looking great. So Bazemore, not a bad play here. JR with the get ejected in the third quarter upside. He's pretty solid. I guess you could take the chance on him. This game should be close. I do like his individual matchup with JJ Redick, man. I'm not quite sure JJ Redick can guard him at all. So if you want to take the chance on him, be my guest. Let's go see if he has any decent usage just checking within the last week. So he has a 23.4 usage rate, has a good individual matchup. He'll probably be low on. Why not, man? I think a lot of people go for KCP. They'll chase Redick's points. So I think J.R. Smith makes for a good play. In a blowout, Ginobili, I think Ginobili can get you a quick. I think Ginobili can get you 25 in this matchup versus the Suns. The Suns have the worst DVP versus shooting guards, man. And I think in 20 minutes in a fast-paced game, I mean, even though the Spurs have a chance to dictate it, the Suns are the fastest-paced team, and the Spurs are one of the slowest. So even on the road, I think the Spurs could dictate the pace, but I just like it, man. Ginobili, pretty decent usage rate. Tony Parker is out, so he's pretty much going to be the point guard. Let's go see what his usage is. So within the last week, Ginobili in 2 games, he has a 22.3 usage rate. If you guys want to see for the whole season, man, just because 2 games might not be enough for you, the season started the 28th, so let's see where he ranks. He has a 23.5, so he's been pretty consistent with it. Suns rank. Let's see where they rank in DVP versus shooting guards. So they're dead last, man. I think that's pretty consistent too. Pace. So I guess pace means the possessions that the shooting guards are killing against them. So have the highest. Definitely think Ginobili could be real sneaky here, man. Let's kind of make a lineup while we go too. Let's say, do I want Schroeder? Oh, this is tough. I'm trying to make a contrarian lineup. You still gotta have some chalk. There's still gonna be some chalky plays here. You can go. I'm gonna skip that, man. We're gonna go KCP and Ginobili so far. So we got the shooting guards there. Everybody else is kind of just it's a toss up for me. Maybe you can get cute and go Jonathan Simmons in a blowout. He's showing you some upside. He got 22 and 15 versus Dallas. He got 20 and 20 against Milwaukee. So showing you a little bit of upside this season. I don't think you'll need to get that cute on this slate. So for me, shooting guard. Oh yeah, Jermaine Gary Harris, bad matchup, but he's playing a bunch of minutes. He played 30 last time out, so that's pretty discouraging. But he's been playing 36, 39, 38, 38. That's pretty good. So right now for me, it's basically KCP, Bazemore, Ginobili, J.R. Smith. So and maybe Devin Booker, give him a look. So we can move on to small forward. I think you pretty much just like LeBron in your lineup, man. Not quite sure anybody on this team can guard him. I think the most favorable matchup would be LeBron being guarded by Paul Pierce as well. So, damn, I wish Vegas had an over-under for this game, man, so I could really, have something to back up my argument with. But I think this pace, I think LeBron goes off, man, at home. Not going to call him the king, but he's the king, so the king versus Paul Pierce, man, one of these old rivalries, man, where they both go at it. Paul Pierce is kind of old and he's declining. He's not playing as many minutes no more. But LeBron, man, I think LeBron's going to be in attack mode tomorrow. Today was the Kevin Love day. I think, let's see, Kevin Love went off. Yep, 17-18. I think LeBron takes over tomorrow in a close game. A lot of people will be off him just because his last couple games, 25, 30, 37, 33. I think LeBron still be 50% owned, but I think today he has to be like 100. Like, I think you have to have LeBron today, man. Matchup just too good. Maybe Rudy Gay, man. He just had an amazing game today. He had 6 freaking blocks. Like, that's crazy. He put up 41. So, he's shown he can fill up the other stats. But I'm not quite sure I'm feeling him today, even against Bazemore. Rudy Gay usage hasn't been that high. This is like the Demarcus Cousins or bust team. So, if you think 7,300, I don't know if I can pay 7,300 for Rudy Gay, man. But he's showing you the upside, so I can't really knock that. Let me go check my Twitter, man. Okay, nobody's showing love yet, so screw you guys, but I appreciate the love anyway. Rudy Gay, he's basically, you have to have him in the pool of players because I think there's only maybe 4 solid small forwards today. So Kawhi in a blowout. If you think this game has any chance of staying close, maybe Kawhi. Let's see what his minutes were like. He played 30 today, so I don't know if they can afford. Let's see. Hold on. I want to see what this guy played. Willie Cauley-Stein. Okay, so he played 29 minutes. So and Bookie played 35. So who's getting cut out that rotation? See, Rudy Gay played 33. Bellinelli played 19. Ben McLemore might be getting cut out the rotation, or Nick Collison. Or Darren Collison. I don't even know how these minutes work, but it seemed like everybody played the even amount of numbers besides Boogie and Rudy Gay. So, yeah, man, Caspi, I think he can make for a decent play. He played 30 today, so let's see what he plays a lot of power forward too. Plays a lot of 3 and a 4. Did Willie Cauley-Stein start today? That's what I want to see. Okay. He started at center today, so I think against tomorrow, I think he'll come. Caspi will come off the bench too, so you can kind of predict that. Let's see what his usage was today. Sacramento Kings. Let's go all the way to today. All right. Let's see. So he had about a 15.3 usage rate. So just within today, man. Caspi, man, he's one of those guys. If you want to get cute too, he's a streaky 3-point shooter, man. You saw what he did to the Warriors last time out. Is his Warrior game lock still up here? Nope. But he had a hell of a shooting night against them like not too long ago. So he's showing you upside, man. So he's definitely got to be considered for tomorrow. Marcus Morris, I think he's a pretty safe Cavs gameplay just because his floor seems pretty decent. And New Orleans, I really don't respect their defense. They want their bottom. I think, if I'm not mistaken, they're bottom 5 in defensive efficiency and actual opponent points per game. So Marcus Morris could definitely be a solid play. He's playing close to 38 minutes. He had 37, 30, 40, 40. So I like Morris for cash. Oh, we scroll down here. Nobody else I like, so we can move on to power forward. Yeah, let me make this lineup though. LeBron, small forward, backup, small forward. Who can be contrarian to help you win a tournament? Except for Loja, let's see. Just scrolling through the names. So you might have to go chalk and just go Marcus Morris. I think you just have to do it. So Marcus Morris. So we can move on to power forward today. AD with the injury upside. He just had a great game last game, 35.7 rebounds. 10.3 might be too much for my liking though. And I just think he's gonna be so chalky that I think if you have a chance to fade him and go somebody else, to go Millsap in the tournament versus Sacramento. Let's go see who they rank versus power forwards. Okay, that's from within the last week. They've been pretty all right. Let's go see season. So in the season, man, they're bottom 3. You got Millsap, one of the highest usage on the Hawks. Vegas predicting this game to stay close, so he'll likely see about 32 to 35 minutes. He played 34 today. And if that game does stay close, I can see Millsap eating. LaMarcus Aldridge, with no Tony Parker, his usage goes up. And if that game miraculously stays close and he gets about 32 minutes, I can see him getting 35 to 40 Fanduel points. So I like him there. I think Markeith and Ja Lure might be out. So that automatically brings my attention to, where's he at? Mirza Teletovic. That might be it. Damn, they have 3 big men that are injured: Lure, Teletovic, and Markeith. So let's go run down this list. Who are they going to play? Are they about to play freaking Corey Jefferson? Okay, he didn't get no minutes. Who is center? Tyson Chandler, Alex Len about to play power forward and center. And TJ Warren's injured, so that's the other power forward. They might not even have a power forward tomorrow. That's ridiculous to see that, man. Okay, nobody hit me up. I'll have to go check on my viewers, man. Okay, I got 6 people watching. I'm pretty popping out here, man. I'm doing pretty all right. Damn, man, that sucks. I could see why the spread was freaking, what is it, 14 over under 200 over under 14-point favorite. So this can definitely be a game for the Spurs, man. If you really want to just go freaking stack the high price guys, like you just go Cousins. Because go Cousins, we could go, who else we have at point guard? We could go Reggie Jackson. Nah, we don't want Reggie Jackson. We don't want that bum. Yeah, you can even go AD, bro. Watch, I'm about to make this work. AD. Nah, probably not gonna be able to get Cousins though. Cousins or AD, who has more upside tomorrow? Let's go see. Let's see where Detroit ranks versus power forwards in the season. Okay, they're bottom 10. Let's go see. Atlanta. And we're gonna go see where Atlanta ranks versus. Oh yeah, I forgot Demarcus Cousins is playing power forward though, so he's not at center anymore. So you go back, see where Atlanta ranks versus them. So looks like Demarcus Cousins is winning this. So okay, they're pretty much a top 10 team against power forward. So we're gonna go with AD over Boogie. So we're gonna talk about some center plays, man, because right now power forward is looking horrible, especially for Phoenix. So we can skip on the centers. Andre Drummond versus the worst team against centers right now. Let's go look at this. Second worst team behind Philly, man. Pelicans are surrounding 50.25 Fanduel points a game to centers. How can we turn down Drummond? Well, I think you can, man. Look at this. Let's go look at that game 23 because they decided to foul him all game. So that lets you know that Stan Van Gundy was not having it, man. Short leash. He probably has a short temper for that. He's not about to sit in the game, let Drummond ruin it for him. So if that happens tomorrow, and he doesn't play his full minutes, he doesn't play his regular minutes, that can really screw over a lot of people. So Drummond is definitely a guy that I'm not going to trust in cash games. So be cautious with him, man, because he just set the NBA record. Let's go type this in. Let's go. That's crazy how it pops up in the search free throws. If I'm not mistaken, he set the record for most free throws missed. Sets an NBA record for 23 missed free throws, and he played 23 minutes. He didn't have no foul trouble or anything. So that's telling you, man, that Stan Van Gundy, man, if they go into that hacker Drummond mode, you might get pulled out, might screw over your lineup. So we don't want any hate tweets at Drummond. So we're just not even gonna trust him in cash. So we can move on to DeAndre Jordan. Oh, there's actually somebody I didn't talk about for power forward. Tristan Thompson versus one of the worst rebounding teams in the NBA. Let's go look at this. Okay, Clippers are the fourth worst rebounding team in the NBA, man. And what does Tristan Thompson do? Grab a bunch of boards. This game will probably be close. I could see Tristan Thompson having a double double. And at his price, let's see, 4,500. If he can have one of these games like he had today, 14 and 10, that's hitting value right there. So he played 28 minutes. I will say though, let's go see Miles Golf. Let's see what he's doing. So it looked like Miles Golf minute count is starting to get back up there a little bit. So you gotta be cautious of that. He's Miles Golf is back in the starting lineup as well, but I think Tristan Thompson could eat against the backup bigs on Clippers. So Tristan Thompson, I definitely like him a little bit. So we can go back on the center. So pretty much the only centers I'm even looking at. I think you have to give Tyson Chandler a look just because they have no big men. Alex Len, you got to give him a look. 21 minutes, 20 points. Let's see what Chandler, 27 minutes, 22 points. So if I had to really choose, man, I'd probably go Len just because he's actually a better scorer. So I think you can lean towards him. Let's see what Willie Cauley-Stein had today. Willie Cauley-Stein, the nice tournament, played 3,600, bro. So and he's gonna have to play big, man. They're gonna the Kings are gonna play big against Horford, Millsap, Tiago Splitter. So I can definitely see him get a bunch of minutes again. Now it's going to be the time to see take a guess if what's his percentage will be, his ownership percentage will be in a matchup like this coming off a good game. So that's not something I like, man. But 3,600, can you turn that down? Let's go see what lineup we can make with that. You got 5,400 power forward. By some miracle, freaking the Spurs, Phoenix keep it close, but let's just go. Hey man, we could go. I think we can fade Chris Paul, man. I think Chris Paul is fadeable if you get Drew Holiday to go off. If Drew Holiday gets 35 to 40 and freaking Teague, oh damn, we don't have enough for Teague. That sucks. Let's go. Hold on. But yeah, for center, man, I was pretty much done with center, so I'm just trying to build the lineup right now. Let's see. We got shooting guard. Go contrarian. I'm trying to look for some contrarian plays, man. Damn. I guess, man. I want to get Chris Paul though, so we can kind of downgrade somewhere else. So we can actually downgrade KCP. Let's see how much we got. Can we go back to the Corver train, man? He won me some money and double up today. So I think you can even play Corver. Let's see where the Kings rank against shooting guards on the season. So they're bottom 3 as well. So Corver, man, 30. Can we expect him in a fast-paced game? He should get a bunch of shots, 29 minutes. I think he could get 12 actual points in this kind of matchup. So Corver is definitely somebody I like, man. Probably now that I look at it, man, I doubt I'll play any double ups today. I'm probably just gonna stick with a tournament or so. So with that being said, man, let me know what you guys think, man. I appreciate you guys for watching, man. Gonna keep. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, man. If my anger doesn't get the best of me, to keep posting videos daily, man. And stop being a sore loser. So. With that being said, like I always say, I keep saying with that being said because I keep thinking of new things to say. So, but this time I'm really out of here, man. So, with that being said, I'm out of here. Peace.